Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Introducing first, Irish Micky. There can only be one.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Lowell, Massachusetts, here is the exciting junior welterweight world title challenger, Irish Micky.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Couldn't land that jab. There's a counter shot. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Nice counter. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job. Only catching air with that hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice exchange here from both men. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Jab not finding its target. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement, moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline.
They're in trouble. He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Will the referee step in? Whoa, wait a minute. What a shot. Goes Ward. about Ward in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to bluff somewhere. He's got to bluff.
A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Jab not finding its target. Nice stop, but that won't score. Swing and a miss with the jab. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they'd let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed.
We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Ward in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
To put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. So much for defensive abilities. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The jab, but it doesn't score. Look at him try and fight his way out of this. He might just want to hold on, play some defense. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Ward in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know with featherweights, the hands are going to be flying. A lot of punch output.
A couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Nice with that jab. Got him there. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Yeah, so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
Missed him with that uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice with that jab. Will the referee stop it? It's a good start to the round for this guy. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again. The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Misses with that uppercut. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
The referee calling for seconds. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's got to react.
The perfect counter lands. That hook won't score. Defense is not an option for these two. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That uppercut doesn't land. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys win it.
And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. That last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Perfect counter shot. Counter punch. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Only catching air with that hook. Can't land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Warden that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the...
They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
Oh my goodness, and that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Punch, counter punch. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Remember, with a lighter weight, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move, they're fast, they're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Warden that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell to start the round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Threw the uppercut but did not score. Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
Good counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Swing and a miss with the hook. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a box. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Warden that last round. Pretty dominant round there. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Oh my goodness, what pace, what pace. They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. You'd like to see more jabs. How about that time counter shot? These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
Miss with that jab. Good counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Those counter punches have to hurt. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's... They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Not a lot of defense here at all. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Misses with the jab. This may do it. It's all coming to... What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.